Dustin Luce, Brave Stadium, home of the Chopticon Braves, who open our Game of the Week season hosting Thomas Stone. Didn't start out so well for Chopticon, though. First quarter, my favorite QB in smack. Donovan Air Jordan gives one away early. Oh! Pick six by Chad Walker gives Stone the 14-0 lead. Second quarter now, more problems for Chopticon. This running back for Thomas Stone, Jawan Briscoe, looks like Adrian Peterson and Earl Campbell had a love child. His scamper gave Thomas Stone the 27-0 lead at the half. Third quarter, new attitude for the Braves. Derek Parsons, boof, boof, boof. Touchdown run, Chopticon chipping away 27-14. Fourth quarter, high drama. Brandon Blackwell tacks on another rushing touchdown, and all of a sudden the Braves are alive and well. 27-20 Stone, but wait, there's more! Chopticon botches the snap on the extra point, but holder Riley McMullen saves the day. Roll out! Roll out! Finds Aaron Curtis for 2 points. Broken play style. 27-22. Chopticon coming back. Late fourth quarter, Braves driving for the lead, facing a critical third down. Air Jordan throws it up to Nick Gray, who defies gravity, coming up with it over two defenders, which sets up the handoff. Blackwell, come get some! Come get some! Chopticon, touchdown! They take the lead from 27 down! Braves go for two. Air Jordan finds Alex Sanders, who balled out all night. Braves up 30-27. Last call for Thomas Stone. Fourth down on the 11, 4th and 5. This defense holds. And that's a turnover on down.
Guys, I almost lost my voice calling this. Let me do the introductions. Donovan Jordan, come in a little bit, man. Donovan Jordan, quarterback. Nick Gray, wide out. Now, all game, I was saying, why doesn't he look Nick's way? He's going to Alex Sanders all night. But Nick, you had a big play in the first half, but second half you definitely got involved more. Let's start with you. Off the pick six in the first half, I said on the telecast, I was like, he's got to have a short memory, and he's got to come out and just stay focused and keep getting the ball to the playmakers. You were able to do that. Take me there for a second. I mean, I know you're a senior, so you're poised. Take me into that after you threw that pick six. Where was your mind at that point?
I mean, I knew right away I had to get over it. The defense made a good play. That happens, of course. I had to bounce back. I had to bring my team with me, and we did just that.
It seemed like the strategy all night was sort of quick outs and just getting the ball in your wide receiver's hands. Was that the case?
Yes, sir. The corner's playing off, hit them quick.
All right, let's go to you. First half, big play, as I mentioned. And then it seemed like they sort of got away from you a little bit offensively. Second half, you came out and made a ton of big plays. And it seemed like you were really trying to get the crowd in it, too, after every play you made. Take me through that.
I mean, they were leaving Al. Al was just taking what he could get. So Donovan, he knew that. So, I mean, I understand why it wasn't coming my way. But, I mean, that's part of being a team player. You're not always going to have the spotlight. So, I mean, me and Alex are both pretty good. So, I mean, we can both do the job.
You're down 27-0 at the half. What was said at halftime? Clean it up for me if it was dirty from Coach. But what was said at the halftime that had you guys believing that you could come out second half and make it happen?
I mean, before the game, he just gave us a big speech about being together and attacking, not getting attacked. So he just told us, you know, we were doing just the opposite of what he wanted us to do. And Lani always does a good job of getting us up and getting us ready for a comeback.
Now, of course, as athletes, you have to always believe you're in the ball game. But what point in the second half did you say, not only are we back in this thing, but we got a shot to win it?
Yeah, we were moving the ball great. At that moment, I knew.
All right, first of all, what a win, man. I mean, you guys are down 27-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
You come back and you win this game. You score 30 unanswered. But a lot of times I was saying during the telecast, the defense has to get a stop here. It was critical third down stops. You guys were able to do it, especially at the end of the game. I mean, you ended on a fourth down, you know, where they turn it over on downs. Talk about some of the things you were saying as a leader of this defense, some of the things you were saying to the unit.
Well, I was just getting them huddled up and telling them that it starts with us, and if we don't make a play or stop a drive, then we're not going to win this game, and I let them know it was on us.
Stone's big running back, Jawan Briscoe, was giving you guys fits all night long. It seemed like, especially that last drive, you lit into him on a play, and it actually took him out of the game. But Did you feel as though what were some of the several key moments in the second half defensively? I'm sure that was one of them, but what were some other moments defensively that you felt the guys really stepped up and made the plays?
Every stop was a key moment. We couldn't have done it without every single stop and every single play.
What do you say to each other at halftime as a defense? You're down 27 points. You come out in the second half. You end up winning. Obviously, the defense was a catalyst for that. As a unit, what do you talk about? How do you sort of turn the tide?
Well, again, we got to let everybody know that we have to have heart to win this and that we're playing for each other and stop being individuals. So started there, and then we just played together and came out with the win.
Now, you're a senior. This is one heck of a way to start your senior season, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
All right, here now with our student-athlete spotlight, the man, player of the game. He's good in the classroom, too. He was money tonight, Alex Sanders. If I drafted a high school fantasy team, you would be my starting wide receiver tonight. You had so many catches, big catches, and really, even in the first half, you guys were down. You had some monster catches over on the sideline. A couple of them you caught out of bounds, didn't even count, and you still made the catch. I said on the telecast, anything in your zip code you're coming down with. What was the mentality coming into this game? And obviously, Donovan targeted you pretty early there.
Dude, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm speechless. I don't know. We came in, we had to, we just worked hard all week. Doing drills with Coach Camp, Coach Johnson, drills us all day. Did the little things right, and in the first half we weren't doing it. Second half we came out, we just came together.
What a comeback in the second half. I mean, what were some of the things going to your mind in halftime, down 27 points?
Dude, I don't know. I had a little bit of doubt, and then first drive we put it together, we scored, and then we scored again. I don't even know if we got stopped in the second half. I think we scored every drive. I don't know. We played a perfect second half. That's all I got to say.
Well, how happy were you that the targets kept coming your way, too? I mean, I know Nick got some passes, but for the main part, it seemed like you were the focal point of the offense.
Dude, it don't matter to me. I don't care if Nick catches 100 passes. Dude, if we win the game, I don't care.
Well, look, you're the student-athlete spotlight winner this week, so from Birchmart you get 2 free large pizzas and a soda. I think you're going to earn it after that effort tonight, man, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Here with my main man, Coach Anthony Lani. Congrats, Coach. What a win.
Appreciate it.
So, all right, I want to pat myself on the back a little bit. When you guys went down 27-0 at halftime, I said last year I thought our game of the week, game of the year, if you will, was a comeback. You guys lost, but it was at Northern. I think we've even talked about that a little bit. And I said this team has a capability of scoring in bunches. So stay tuned to us. Don't turn the dial. And sure enough, you made a believer and a prophet out of me there. So you guys were able to come back and win. You scored 30 unanswered. Coach, my goodness, what did you say at halftime? Can you make sure it's PG-13 for my audience?
Well, I got to tell you, it was PG-13. It's all about, you said believe. We were out there in the first half. We had no faith in each other. We had no faith in the scheme we were running, and we were doubting. And we were playing like individuals. And I said, if we can execute our assignments and start having faith and pulling together, something I've been preaching all year, then I think we'll come back one step at a time. And, man, we just started feeding off that momentum. And you know what? We work. We're blessed with a big hill right down there, and we work. I told them 3 days ago, I didn't want to see anybody cramping up. I mean, you didn't see too many of my guys cramping. We work our tail off. And, you could see that spark, that belief, that faith. And, it just built and snowballed. And I knew once we got to 14, in fact, before we got to 14, and when it was 7, I said, if we go to 14, we got this game won.
Coach, we talked all offseason. And, in fact, we talked a little bit about it last season, too. Toughness, and you wanted to see more toughness. I always say on my show, you're a Pittsburgh kid, you're as tough as they come, and you really want that in your teams and all your teams every season. It doesn't get much tougher mentally or physically than a comeback win like tonight to open up the season.
Oh, no doubt. And Thomas Stone is a quality opponent. They're going to win a lot of games. But, we've been known here at Chopticon for toughness for a lot of years. I've been here 26 years. I like to give a shout out to all my former Braves that built the foundation. All right? You guys set the tone. And we kind of got a little wayward. We wandered away from that. And we did in the first half. There was no toughness on that field. And as I said, no togetherness. And slowly but surely, with great leadership and togetherness, we pulled it together and scored 30 unanswered, man. That was a great game.
Media knuckleheads like me always say, a win early in the season can carry over throughout the season. But the style of this type of win, boy, it's not just jargon. I mean, it's true this time. And can't this win to start the season really kind of carry over?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, well, it remains to be seen. We got Patuxent next week. They were in the state finals, and they're an excellent football team. But we should never doubt ourselves again. You know, if we can learn, and it's a process. It's hard to play 4 quarters of good football. But if we can learn to play 4 quarters of football, we can be in any game.
What about Donovan Jordan? When he threw that pick 6 in the first half, I said, he's got to have a short memory. I just asked him about it 2 seconds ago. I said, he's got to have a short memory and come back out because they're going to need him going forward if they are going to come back. Boy, did he have a short memory. He played excellent in the second half, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, Donovan is a 3-year starter, you know. He's got confidence. He was second in the conference in passing last year, and he knows he can get it done. And he also knows he's got plenty of receivers. You know, we featured 2 tonight. We can feature more than 2, you know. The bottom line is if we block and put the ball where we need to put it, we're going to make plays. But, you know, to me, you know, calling the defense, getting a little hard out of that defense in the second half, that's where it was at. But, hey, Donovan, excellent leader. They all did a great job.
Coach, we're back out here for our Game of the Week coverage several times this season. I hope they're all as exciting as I almost lost my voice up there, though, Coach. Come on.
You hear me, man. It was a good game. It was a heck of a comeback. You know, I told the boys even at halftime, I said, I've come back from 21 down, but I've never come back from 27.
Woo.
That was sweet.
It's going to do it here from Braves Stadium. Coach Lani, Travis Thomas, thank you for watching Southern Maryland Sports Journal. With me, Travis Thomas, will be back next week. Actually, Coach, we're at Riken next week as they take on Archbishop Carroll. Thanks for watching.
Changing times brings changing needs. That's why, for your convenience, Booth's Heating and Air have extended their service hours to 10 hours a day, Monday through Saturday, at regular service rates. Through rigorous training classes and courteous business practices, Booth's technicians always go above and beyond to provide you with award-winning customer service that you can trust. Booth's Heating and Air, serving the Southern Maryland area since 1993.